What's going on, you guys? Links Forte here to bring you my week 4 battle of the UBL going up against Hera, and I don't remember his team name. I apologize, but it's in the title. This week, you guys, I am really strapped for time, as I've been for the last couple weeks. So I'm just gonna start this battle, not really talk about the teams, but we're just gonna, go over some of the plays that happened, and then I want to talk a little bit. So this video is going to be used as somewhat of a what's going on in my life kind of thing. But anyway, this Azelf is Focus Sash and I think it's 4 attacks. I wanted to see what kind of Vaporeon this was, so I decided to go for just for Psychic, and seeing that it looked like it may have been fully Fizz Def, but Vaporeon being the Pokemon that it is. Oh, I'm sorry, this Azelf is Rain Dance plus 3 attacks. So anyway, I go for the Psychic, get awfully good damage, and then I go for the Thunder. Had it not been for leftovers, that might have killed, and unfortunately it didn't. But fortunately, I did hit my Thunder, which feels like this may be a good thing going into this battle. As he goes for the Wish, I know he's just gonna Protect, so I'm gonna switch out, try and get some momentum as I go into my Rotom here. And like I said, he does go for the Protect, and he gets his Wish back. I didn't think he would, on this turn I thought he would maybe switch, not knowing what kind of Rotom I am, but he does make the good play and just Protect to scout to see what kind of Rotom I am, as he is going to see that I have Trick. I think it was a Choice Specs Rotom, if I recall. I'm sorry, you guys, I had this battle like a week or a while ago, and I'm not recording right after I had the battle, or not even the day after. Anyway, after he sees that I'm Trick, I kind of have to go, and I know he doesn't want Vaporeon to be tricked, so I know he's going to switch into what is likely his Zmon. So I go out into my Azumarill, thinking, oh, okay, I can get a Belly Drum up, and then I can do some damage, as he's going to pull a double back into Vaporeon. Now, I didn't want to risk anything, so I didn't go for the Belly Drum right away. After the knockoff, there was a chance that I could kill and didn't get the roll. So that's twice I didn't get the roll. Well, maybe just once, but yeah, it was unfortunate there. I knew he would Protect on this turn, but I still needed to do a just in case kind of thing. Maybe if he wanted to pass it into something, I wasn't sure. So I just went for the knockoff. At this time, I'm gonna go into Belly Drum because, barring a Scald Burn, this is my chance to sweep. Well, not sweep, but this is my chance to get rid of this Vaporeon. And unlucky for me, he does get the Scald Burn. So now I can't just outright kill this Vaporeon. And what makes matters worse is that I miss my Play Rough. So I don't know if I would have gotten rid of it. Maybe there's a chance I gotten rid of it. I couldn't remember, but it made things so difficult. That being the first miss. I didn't have Dragon Pulse on this Kyurem. I can't remember what it said. It was something like Ice Beam, Earth Power, Flash Cannon. I can't remember the 4th move. I want to say it was Toxic for the Vaporeon. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Toxic for the Vaporeon. When I saw Molberker, I was fearing that this Excadrill was Scarf, so I didn't want to stay in and just take an Ice or an Iron Head or a like a Rock Slide or anything like that, him trying to protect something, as he does go for the Toxic, which tells me this might be a defensive Excadrill. I wasn't sure at this point still, but Lando was my check/counter to this thing, and because I ran HP Fire because I ran HP Fire in APA on Scizor, I am kind of fearing like HP Ice, because I feel like now that I've done something stupid, people are better than me, or I don't want to say stupid, something weird. People that are better than me may be willing to do something like that too. But he's gonna go into his Braviary as I get my rocks up. He's gonna U-turn out, which tells me this thing is offensive, and he gets a crit, which doesn't really matter. But he's gonna go back into his Vaporeon as I go for the Stone Edge, I believe, and guess what? I missed. Had that gotten the damage off, I could have EQ'd and then taken this Vaporeon out. But this is the game we play, you guys. Like, I wasn't mad or salty when I was doing this battle. This is similar to my APA battle. Or maybe I didn't say it in my APA battle, but when I had this battle, I was just wanting to relax and listen to music kind of thing. But yeah, because the Stone Edge missed, Earthquake could not kill from that range. At least I don't think it could, but this is the game we play, you guys. So I'm going to take this opportunity to go into my Azelf, and I am tired of missing. So I'm going to set up my rain. Again, this is not going to kill after he gets his wish back, but I'm just tired of missing. So I'm going to hit Thunder. He's going to stay in and I think just click Scald and kill me. Yeah, like, it did a good chunk though. Man, had we not been missing our attacks on this Vaporeon, like this Vaporeon has been dodging attacks left and right. But at this time, I'm going to go into Darmanitan, and I'm just going to finally try and get rid of this thing. Unfortunately, though, he does switch it. Does not allow me to just kill it. But so I think I go for... did I go for Rock Slide or U-Turn? I went for Earthquake. Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to get rid of it. This Darmanitan is really weird. It's an Assault Vested Darmanitan because I want it to be able to take on... what's his name? Blacephalon. Shadow Ball hurt a lot, so with an Assault Vest I could actually take a +1 Shadow Ball if he ever got like a Beast Boost up. But yeah, he's gonna get his rocks up as I switch out because I didn't think Earthquake would kill, and that I didn't want to take a potential rock move, so I'm just gonna switch out into my Lando and make the bad play of clicking Earthquake, knowing that he was most likely going to switch into Braviary, but he actually just switches into... No! Yeah, okay, sorry. I already missed my Stone Edge. I was thinking I missed another one, but no. I did just click EQ, thinking that maybe he was just going to... potentially going to Braviary, but he does sack off Vaporeon, which should have been gone 10 turns ago, but you know, the game we play. I can't remember what he went into next. I'm trying to wait to see what he went into. Oh yeah, he went to Blacephalon. I couldn't remember if I wanted to lose Landorus at this point. I felt like Landorus no longer had a need in this battle, although it still does deal with it still deals with a Excadrill, but I had nothing to want to switch into, either a Fire Blast or a Shadow Ball, and Darm coming in on rocks means I can't take a +1 Shadow Ball. So at this point, like, it's not gonna kill, but it still does damage an Aqua Jet. Right now, I could have opted to just Belly Drum there and got my health back, but had he just attacked me, it would have gone out, and a crit that doesn't matter. Had he just attacked me, I would have gone down, and then Blacephalon would have been at +2 and just ready to sweep at that point. So, I mean, at least Aqua Jet gave me the opportunity to, gave me the opportunity. He gets another crit that didn't matter. Yeah, Aqua Jet gave me an opportunity to get that thing lower the health on Blacephalon. So, yeah, Celebi was something I was worried about during the battle because unless Azumarill Azumarill couldn't even touch Celebi because it was offensive, I think. Can't remember. But I'm gonna go. Yeah, it had to be offensive because it outspeeds. Excuse me, you guys. It outspeeds my Kyurem. I think I just went for the Ice Beam here. There wasn't anything really that he wanted to switch into this because Blacephalon still takes a good number because it doesn't have the best defenses. But that does tell me that Excadrill is somewhat defensive. Even if what's the Gigalith switched in, I just go for Earth Power after the fact, and look at that, he has Sugar Berry. And that sucks because I can't kill it now. I think he just goes for a Rapid Spin here to remove the rocks from his side of the field, which means Blacephalon is good to come back in. Or maybe, did I not have rocks up? I don't know why he went for... I wasn't paying attention, sorry. I feel like I did have rocks up though. Yeah, I did have rocks up, and he just got him around, so now Blacephalon can come in and do what it wants to do. Nothing is... I think everything on his side is now like free. Braviary no longer takes rocks damage. This kind of confirmed for me that this Braviary is Scarf, because I just went for the Ice Beam here. And it sucks because I expected Braviary to come, but I wasn't expecting like a Scarf variant. As I go for the Ice Beam here, and this is where Lady Luck was like, hey, I'm going to do something nice for you here. We're going to freeze this Blacephalon. And then I was just thinking, oh, maybe he wants to save it now that rocks are gone from his side of the field. So I was kind of debating back and forth between Ice Beam and Earth Power, and ultimately I thought I clicked Earth Power, right? But I clicked Ice Beam because part of me was like, oh, he's going to go into Braviary, so you have to stop that thing from coming in. No, he's going to stay in Blacephalon and just sack it off because he feels sorry for you. But again, that Ice Beam was a roll. But he thaws out, Fire Blast me, and takes out my Kyurem. So I miss an opportunity to at least save differential. I don't want to say I had the opportunity to bring this back, but I had an opportunity to save differential at the very least. He's +1. There's nothing really I can do. I think he's just fearing that I'm Scarf. I think I go for Rock Slide here. And Lady Luck was like, look, you ruined your chance, so you're just gonna miss again. Yeah, then I go for EQ. This is not going to kill. Which is why I switched out last time, yeah. It's not going to kill. And then, you know, he can hit his Rock Slide. And just as this insult to injury, I don't know if me hitting that Rock Slide plus EQ would have done the damage, just because like it's a Gigalith and it's resistant to rocks. Wait, does rock resist rock? That's one of those things that I can never remember. So maybe had I hit my Rock Slide, Earthquake would have killed, Darmanitan would have still been around. It can do what it does. But Rotom comes in, gets its kill, and Blacephalon's going to come in and finish up the battle, and we're going to lose 3-0. So we are now 1-3 in UBL. Week 1 was a really good battle. Week 2, we got hacked out by Paralysis. Week 3, or maybe I'm getting my weeks mixed up. I think week 2 was Parahacks. Week 3, I don't remember. And then week 4, we just miss everything. So yeah, not a great start. We have week 5 coming up next week against Irish Emerald and his Wexford Whalers. Just let me talk real quick about quick personal things. So as you guys know, I'm in 2 leagues. APA is going on week 9, and then we have 3 more weeks until playoffs. And the way, you know, as of now, we're 5-3. The people in our division, we have A Drive in our division who is 7 and I don't remember his record. I think he's 7-0. Yeah, I think he's 7-0. He plays Kyle when this battle is going up. I know the outcome of that, so you guys can go watch that battle. You probably already have. Then you have Panther, who is, I feel like Panther's 6-1. I know the outcome of his battle as well, but I don't remember his record. Sorry. So you guys can go watch Panther's battle over there in APA, and then there's me, and then there's Crimson Seabed, who I think is 3-4. So right now, with Dan being undefeated as far as you know it, and then Panther only having 1 loss, if I'm not mistaken, like, it's not looking good for me in the playoffs. Like, I think I have to run the table. When it comes to the way playoffs work over in the APA, it's best 2 from each division. And it's something a lot of people had an issue with in the beginning, because you have a really stacked division, which in the first 2 or 3 weeks, my division was stacked. Everybody was undefeated, I think. Maybe Panther was 1-1. But my division was stacked. Kyle A's division was stacked. I think it still is. But like, and then you had Leo's division, where Leo at one point was the only team with a win. and then I can't remember the 4th division. I don't remember who was all in that 4th division. But it was like you had 2 divisions doing really well, and they were stacked. But it's like, oh, look, because the way we have the playoffs, you know, 4 of you guys aren't going because whatever. So we'll see how that all plays out. We still have 4 weeks. If I run the table, you know, I can be in playoffs. I think maybe even if I lose 1, as long as it's not in division, I can make playoffs. We'll see how that works out. When it comes to UBL, the way the last 3 weeks have been going, I haven't been taking it seriously. I'm not even gonna lie, and the reason for that is because I've been taking APA seriously. On top of that, I have my job, and then on top of that, not only am I an NPA analyst, I am the lead NPA analyst, which means I have to check in on everybody to make sure they're doing their stuff, as well as do my own show, which I'm kind of falling back on because of these 2 leagues, trying to make sure everybody in NPA analyst has their stuff done, and then my own job. Like, I have no time. I haven't had time for my own personal life. I'm like, the last 2 or 3 weeks, my friends have been like, yo, come out with us. I'm like, dude, I can't. Like, I have all these other responsibilities. Like, I want to go out, but I can't. Like, I'm actually falling behind in my battles. Like, yeah, I'm getting them up on time, but I'm falling behind. Like, honestly, I would love to do my battles in the middle of the week, but I'm having to wait till the weekends to do them. In some cases, when these battles go up, I probably, no, I don't want to say I just had them, because they're a week ahead. I just haven't had a chance to edit them. I'm not editing, I can't talk. I have not edited them until maybe the Saturday night or the Sunday morning. In this case, it's Sunday morning, 10 o'clock, and this battle should be going up at 4 o'clock. But I've talked you guys, I've talked your ears off long enough. Just, if I'm not being serious, and when it comes to the UBL, I've already told Hera, and he's one of the moderators, commissioners, whatever, for the UBL. So I told him, like, dude, I'm not taking UBL seriously. Like, not the way the last 3 weeks have gone for me. So I'm just kind of using UBL right now to test sets, and maybe mentally prepare for P4G. So like, hey, I really like this mod. Maybe I want to draft it in P4G. Because, you know, a lot of people like to use stuff they've never used, but if I find something I like, I'll use it. But anyway, again, I've talked your ears off long enough, 17.5 minutes. This is Link's Forte. See you guys next week. I'm out. Peace.